In 2016, AIESEC is into its 36th year in India, and it's a global organization. Over the last 5 years, I've had the privilege of being part of the advisory board, and my experiences have been nothing less than exhilarating. I think the passion, the warmth, the clarity of thought, the hardworkingness, the commitment that the youth bring about, not just that I've seen in AIESEC India, but AIESEC around the world, is something that is a phenomenal offering to organizations, to companies, as well as the youth who want to participate in that. So for all of you who are young and want to participate and be part of an AIESEC, I think when it comes down to your CV, wherever you go, it stands out, not just when you do a summer training, but even that you participated and been part of the thinking process and the DNA that an AIESEC becomes. And I think for organizations around the world, whether in India and Europe or anywhere else in the world, taking AIESEC students, you'll see that standout characteristic that comes there. Over the last 5 years, from what I understand, just in India, 20,000 students have gone across for an exchange program, for as short as a 6-week intern program and as high as a 1-year intern program. And I think it's been extremely rewarding and learning in terms of experience for the students and for the exchange students, and I think equally much for the companies that have done that. If I was to talk about my own personal experience, where we've had AIESEC interns both from overseas into India and some of the Indian people here, in our social organization where we worked in rural India to our commercial organizations in education and media, the impact, the clarity of thought, the meticulous approach, and the final good part of the internship has actually brought a very fresh element to the whole thought process. I think for those youngsters wanting to go overseas and for organizations looking to hire, if I was to sum up, what are the 4 things that you will either learn as a student or an organization can take away, and especially what stands out for AIESEC? Number 1 would be an extremely solution-oriented approach. And I think the grooming that co-AIESECers bring to themselves and the exchange that they have with global citizens and global youth around allows them to have this very solution-oriented approach. The second would be a worldview. And I think because it's such a global organization, because there is such free flow of interaction and the aspiration levels are so wide, you have a worldview. I found number 3, a high level of what I would call awareness. And that counts a lot when you're contributing to an organization, when you're bringing a fresh blood, or when you're receiving something from a foreign country and learning. The level of awareness is at a different level altogether. And lastly, the ability to empower and work as team members. And I think if there was one word that sort of symbolizes the AIESEC culture, is the element of empowerment and of team. So for all of you looking to take on interns, and for all of you who want to become interns, there is a certain pedigree that comes with the name AIESEC. I'm proud of it, and I hope all of you are.